I must ask you not to move. As you can see, my associate, Dr. Watson, has his service revolver trained on you.
I don't think I won't use it.
For one weekend a year, the ghosts and survivors of the old days of radio hold court at a hotel across the road from the airport in Newark, New Jersey. The annual Friends of Old Time Radio Convention has been meeting for almost 40 years. The gathering used to be able to call on a constellation of stars from the early days of radio. Now it's down to former child stars in their 80s and 90s.
Over the years, an astonishing array of characters have been, but they are getting a little thin on the ground now because time has passed. In 1962, the end of the Golden Age, as said.
The so-called Golden Age took place from about 1930 through the early 1960s. Most of today's convention goers are too young to have first-hand memories of shows like Mercury Theater on the Air and The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
They didn't care if the general public came to watch them. They're going to be listening to it on the radio. But it was a fringe benefit.
Martin Graham is just 34 years old.
There are a lot of people my age group and even younger who can come to appreciate old-time radio. They've overheard it on satellite radio and got out the audio cassettes and the CDs, and they like to participate on stage to play the roles themselves, and they like to collect them, and they recommend shows to their friends, and it continues to grow.
Even in this digital and visual world, radio lovers say there is still value in the art form.
It's much less literal than television. The thing about radio is that you really can imagine what the characters look like and how the scenery is. I mean, the actual characters themselves may be overweight, fat, short, tall, not at all what you imagined. But if you shut your eyes, or if you listen to the radio, you don't know. It's like the enormous opera singer playing the divine young thing.
The Old Time Radio Convention will sign off one last time on Saturday. Carlotta Bradley, The Associated Press.